Hi, everybody. I'm Angela, and my love life turned out to be a complete mess. Everything was just like a fairy tale, but now my perfect relationship transformed into a subject of a cringy tabloid article. Me and Vic were in the same program in college. We fell in love at first sight. Our relationship developed hastily. We haven't really had the chance to get properly acquainted. One moment, we barely knew each other. The next, we were already dating. I considered him my true soulmate. Everything was so terribly romantic. Everything started out just perfect. We had the happy relationship everyone dreams of. He brought me flowers. I met him in the evenings with hot food and even hotter kisses. We watched TV shows together. Sometimes he slept at my place. Sometimes I stayed at his. Soon, we gave each other a set of spare keys and considered ourselves a true couple. It even came to the point that we lived together when his parents or my parents went on vacation or on business trips. The funny thing is that we didn't even quarrel. My mother taught me the secrets of a man's happiness. A full belly and zero nagging. Everything worked out so well. Until he brought his sister to our home. Actually, I was really touched at first. It was so sweet of him to care about his sister. I didn't suspect anything. Frankly speaking, no one would have expected such a turn of events. Vic told me his sister would stay with us for a while because she moved to a foreign city for the first time and didn't know anyone there. At the moment, I lived with him at his flat. Well, I didn't care about her, his house, his rules, and what harm can a sister do anyway? Of course, it was a bit stressful for me that there always was someone else at home besides us. I comforted myself with a simple thought. In real life, we definitely have some relatives or friends staying over at our place sooner or later. So why bother? Yet, soon I realized that he spent almost all of his free time with her. Of course, by that moment, we had already gone through the most romantic period of our relationship. Still, it was very strange of him to hang out with his sister for so long. Vic took Kate shopping. He gave her tours through the city. Of course, every time he asked my permission to do so, but he always made it sound like I wasn't really welcome to come with them. It felt insulting, but I kept silent. And then I began to notice some strange things. One time, he brushed her hair with a completely non-fraternal move. Another day, she smoothed his shirt, and it looked almost like she was his girlfriend. Small, innocuous things like that really made me nervous. I shared my observations with a friend, but she told me that I was probably just jealous of my boyfriend and just winded myself up. At the moment, I thought she was right. Everything came out the day I got home earlier than expected. They were there, like in a bad joke, kissing with her hand deep in his pants. That moment, I totally lost my mind. Everything immediately lined up. I realized that Kate wasn't Vic's sister. My boyfriend had the audacity enough to bring his lover to our home and to cheat on me right under my nose. I didn't even want to think about his reasons for doing so. I made a horrible scene, packed up right there, and stormed off. Vic didn't even plead for forgiveness. He only asked me not to tell anyone about him and Kate. Well, as if I've got a choice on the matter. Ever tried telling anyone about your significant other's betrayal with a person he introduced to you as his sister? I couldn't get over it for a long time. It was hard for me to trust men ever again. I was afraid of betrayal and lies. Good thing is, time heals all. I didn't really tell anyone why me and Vic parted ways. Our parents still suspected something was very wrong, but they were wise enough to leave things as is. Once in a time, they expressed their regret about our breakup. After all, Everyone thought we'd been a great couple. I've almost finished with Vic once and for all, if not for a random talk with his mom. I accidentally met her in the marketplace. During conversation, I somehow mentioned Kate, and the facts brought out by Vic's mom totally blindsided me. It turned out that Kate really is Vic's sister. His parents knew that she lived with us. Moreover, they even asked him to help the poor girl in the first place. Of course, they were very upset when he broke up with me. His mother even tried to apologize. For some reason, she decided that we'd broken up because of Vic spending lots of time with Kate at their request. Well, technically it was true. So now I know that my ex had a serious relationship with his sister. Well, at least he didn't lie to me about his lover. He just forgot to mention that their family relationship went much further than usual. Now, the situation just seems incredibly disgusting. But at the moment when Vic's mom told me the truth, I simply freaked out and abruptly closed the conversation with no regard to politeness. What a story, friends. And I thought such things happen only in TV shows or cheap soap operas. Write in the comments about similar events in your lives. Support me with your likes. And know, sometimes the truth is so much worse than a lie.